Transition. Okay, there we go. We're all in. I think we're all in. Yeah, we're all in. Hello, the
Are
internet.
we all in?
We're on. All right. It looked really weird before I went live, but it's normal now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear Cody? Can you hear Toro?
I think so.
Whoop, whoop.
It looks like I might be only like on the left side, so let me see if I can fix that really fast. There's a force to mono option.
Yes, use the force.
The mono.
The mono force.
Yes.
The force of mono, the sickness? Or is it just singular force?
The one force to rule them all. The mono force.
You must make it must take it to Mount Doom to destroy it.
I'm going to Mount Dagobah.
There we go.
Put all
Now
of
I
them
should be
together.
normal. Okay. Round 2. Let's try that again. Hello, the internet. Welcome to the Secrets of Strahd. Far Reach Ghosts take on the ever-popular Curse of Strahd D&D campaign. All of our struggles and woes and all. But we're getting it together. Better every time. We are down a player. Our dear Manatee, who plays Jalin, is deceased. No, not deceased.
Wow.
I like it's the
Alright.
first thing that you and I both go
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
It's what happened to them, they're dead.
It's fine. It's fine. No problems. Just not
Close
here
the door
today.
now.
It's okay. It just doesn't love us. It's fine. But it's almost worse. But
You'd rather them dead.
wait a
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna disagree. If you don't love me, then just die.
Die.
Oh my goodness. All right.
That'll be a
Yep.
good
I love you, Cody.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're better,
yes.
right? Everybody better after that. Our regular stuff. We are playtesting some of our original content for the game today, as always, and we're playing on our original VTT and with original character sheets. Which now that I have my whole screen share going, you should be able to see that on the stream. There's the VTT. It looks so amazing. So that's all I got. I'm gonna run the intro video,
Do it.
and then we'll get started.
The
And speaking of side effects that might occur, we're back. I hope that our, viewership just enjoys that wonderful, wonderful, elaborate intro video. I promise I'll fix that for next time.
It moved me, honestly.
I
think it's up for an Academy Award.
I'd like to figure out a way that we can see the intro video as well, so we're not just sitting here cracking jokes and stuff. We can actually watch. But we're back after an extended break in Vallaki. A lot has been going on, so just as a general recap of where we are, we Kahn and Doc and Jalin came to Vallaki escorting some kids, which they dropped off at the Vistani camp, and swiftly found out about the werewolf den, where a special sword resides that they would very much like to acquire for lots of reasons. While preparing to go, they made a new friend, V, our fine lady with her skull mask and pantsuit is what you're wearing now. Am I right?
Yes.
Excellent. And we also, got embroiled in the politics of Vallaki by, murdering the old sheriff and becoming the new sheriff in Doc Adren Taliday's case. All of that was on account of helping Carmack join the book club, which is completed. And Lady Fiona Voctor has ambitions of taking over the town, was interested to see Ezek removed. So that is also concluded. There was some word in town about thefts at a church that we have not looked into very deeply, but that is still existing in the background. And last time, we went to Carmack's and got all of our equipment silvered and ready to go face down some werewolves. We ended when Emil, I keep wanting to say something, when Emil, when
snack.
Yeah, when a snack, when prompted, decided that he would endure it, and for the chance to take back his clan, he dipped his werewolf claws into the molten silver to silver his own claws, so that he could, have an advantage against whatever's going on at the den. He let out a ferocious howl, which was then echoed by an equally ferocious roar from somewhere in town. People are screaming and running, and you hear a commotion outside. I'll say that the three of you, that is Doc, Agent Taliday, Kahn, the Gargoyle, Shadow Knight, and V, are hanging out with Carmack. You guys have all made it back to Carmack. Jalin is still getting his dress fitted right now. So he's busy. And big roar, screams outside, people making a fuss. That's what we're hearing. What are we doing?
We're at Carmack's.
We are at Carmack's. The werewolf is howling in pain, and people are going nuts outside for reasons unknown.
I think Kahn would probably, while he was standing there next to Emil, would probably be like, "So, is that you calling your friends or something? Is that part of you? Or should we go check that out, or were we good?"
He's just like not even present. He's just waiting for the stuff to cool, and is like phasing in and out. He's just kind of
pats him on the shoulder,
kind of snarls once and rolls over, kind of convulses. The silver is having a terrible effect on him.
Kahn turns around and just goes, "Welp, the big dog is of no help, so what do we want to do?"
Well, we ought to wait a bit for him to relax.
Well, I mean, you are the new sheriff, though. I feel like screaming and kind of...
It's your territory.
Yeah, I feel like that's part of your job now.
Yep.
Well, let's go outside and find out what's going on.
Screaming sound effects would have been a good one. As you open the door, people are running by, and who's going out the door first?
Me.
Cool, Doc. You open the door, and it kind of swings outwards and is promptly just knocked off its hinges as this mass of red and of orange and black darts across the side of the house and spins around, and like right in your face is this huge cat-like maw with tusk kind of things hanging down over its mouth. The head of this creature is half as big as you are, and it just roars in your face.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Carmack's. You want to get them tusks silvered?
I actually have a token for this guy. If I can figure out where I put the darn thing. I lose things. I am not terribly well organized.
Are we on a map somewhere that I need to know about?
Yes. Let me copy the share link and send it to you guys in our chat. Beep, beep. There we go. Which gives me just enough time to find my saber-toothed tiger token. It's here somewhere. Where did I put it?
Oh, cute.
Stay organized, folks. Don't be like me. I think I put it here. Yep, there it is. Arr.
Oh, it's scary.
Oh my god. Okay.
Doc will have come out the door here, and it is a large-sized creature, so it's actually that big.
Like 4 squares.
Yep. Still quite big. Bigger than the werewolf. Bigger than a bear. And just let out an absolutely massive roar, and probably a good time for initiative rolling, because it's just going to start acting.
I'm gonna want to do an animal handling check. Well, that's a nice kitty there.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Yeah, go ahead and do an animal handling check. But also, roll initiative.
Do I, does it happen to speak any languages?
I can check.
I rolled pretty dang good, so
Okay.
18 plus 6. 24.
24. Wow. Okay. Here's what I'll tell you with the 24. That is exceptionally good, actually. You're cat-like as well, and it's let out a ferocious roar and is clearly accustomed to being a large creature that things are afraid of, and your just indifference towards it gives it pause for a moment, and it's like gives you a little sniff, hoofs once, and just kind of pushes you out of the way and like shoulders its way through the door, sniffing around. It does not directly attack you.
Okay.
It just kind of shoves past you. Its shoulders kind of almost don't fit through the door. It's clawing. It's pulling its way in.
Well, if you tell us what you're looking for, maybe we can help you find it.
Initiative rolls from Kahn and V, please, and from Doc as well.
8 from me.
Things are happening.
11 from me.
Does it speak Sylvan? I try in Sylvan.
There's no recognition on its face. It doesn't speak any languages. I'm sorry. Give me those again. 11 for Kahn.
8 for V.
8 for V.
Oh
man, I broke it.
22.
V. 11 Kahn. 22 Doc. And what is his? I have his right here. Also 22 for Kitty Cat.
Carmack?
Carmack disappeared.
22 for Doc. Yeah, Carmack is scrambling over herself into the back. Oh shit! I've got to get out of. Oh my god! Don't like that. Out of here. 22 for Tigger. There we go. So, as it's clawing and roaring, it like locks eyes on Emil, who is still in his werewolf form, and just lets out another just vicious roar, slobber going across the room, and it pulls itself through the doorway. Its hind legs are about in. It does have a higher higher dexterity than you do, I believe. Well, actually, you know what? It might not. What's your dexterity, Doc?
16.
What was that? I'm sorry.
16.
16. Actually, yeah, you are higher than it on dexterity. So, what it is clearly trying to do with this animal handling check, it is not going to attack you as it would have done immediately. It's locked eyes on the werewolf, and as soon as it's through the door, it's got its eyes locked on its target. That's you can tell, but you have a moment that you can act if you want to. Now, otherwise, it's going.
Okay. I pull out my handy dandy back scratcher. And I go for a good old scratching on that kitty cat's back.
Seeing if it'll arch its back.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's do another animal handling check and see if that gives it pause enough to slow it down from its otherwise murderous intent.
Well, we don't know its murderous intent. We just know that it's maybe a little angry.
Well, hold on. I think I have a winning streak going now.
So the last success, you'll have a +1 right now.
15.
15 is what I was looking for to slow it down. 20 to like get it stopped. As it's kind of pulling its back hind leg through the door. This thing is massive. It fills up the space in the room, and you just Over with the scratcher. Its eyes kind of go big and wide for a moment. And that's going to slow it down. It is not going to take a turn this round. It is, you know that look when you like scratch a cat like right on the middle and the low part of the back, and it like freezes and turns and looks at you and is just like frozen for a moment while it decides what it's doing. That's what's happening. So effectively, this will skip its turn in the initiative order, as you have it momentarily just kind of like, do I like this? I'm not sure.
I've got. Does that count as like a movement or action? Or what do you think?
That feels real action-y to me. Like getting up in here and scratching them. What
Could
else?
I take a bonus action?
Yeah. What would you like to do?
I just want to pull up my mirror.
Okay.
And then show it to the cat while he's looking at it.
We'll tie that in with this. You're like have the mirror, showing the cat. You're amusing this giant creature. Cool. That is what's happening. Wow. Way to go with my awesome encounter. All right. That's the dice. The dice win. Kahn. Yeah, you are positioned in this room, even though your token's not here. What is this? Why is your token not here? In that case, you tell me, where do you think you... Yeah, you already did tell me. You were hanging out next to the werewolf.
Yeah. So then, do I see anything that is feathery or yarny or animalistic, like a bird or something of that nature, like a small prey animal? Do I see anything of that nature? Just like skins of it laying around?
There is... let me think. What would she have in Carmack's shop of that nature? There's definitely like some like bowstring, some flax or something like that for crossbows and stuff around. There is a there is a bird. There is a raven sitting on the windowsill. There's kind of like just hanging out.
I go to grab the raven.
Okay.
I just want his feathers mainly, but if I grab him, I'm okay with that too, or her.
Sounds like a dexterity check. Contested dexterity check, I guess, to grab a raven.
Okay.
It didn't roll great.
17.
Raven, my friend.
16 for the raven. Yeah. You got it.
It's okay. Don't worry. You actually are you were the smartest animal in existence. Actually, you have the intelligence of a 5-year-old, technically. So, good job.
It sort of nods and then like cocks its head sideways.
I give it a little kiss. Now I
momentarily satisfied.
I use my fishing line and I make him a little harness.
We'll count catching the raven as the action, and if you want to do this, it'll be your bonus action. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I tie a little string to him in like his wings, and there's like a little harness for him, and then I tell him, "Fly."
Firstly, can you give me an animal handling check as well?
Oh yeah, baby. That's so good. Animal handling. I'm so good at handling animals. It's a solid 9, baby.
It is not pleased.
Do I get advantage because I gave it a little kiss?
No. You did not get your eyes poked out because you gave it a little kiss.
Okay. Fair trade.
It is kind of like whirring and flopping about and kind of like scratching at it. It doesn't like this, but you're able to get the harness kind of around it. It's not amazing. Like if you're trying to make a leash, that's not going to happen. But
No.
You might have some string kind of dangling from a raven now.
Perfect. I let it go.
It starts flopping about as this is happening. I'm reminded for complete spatial awareness, Carmack is kind of toward the back of the room. Victor is still half dazed from his brownie off to one side over there, and Kahn is playing with a raven, and Doc is playing with a saber-toothed tiger, and the werewolf is bemoaning its silvered claws. What are you doing?
Plan.
What are you doing?
Ooh, let's see. I am going to sit on the ground in the middle of the room,
Okay.
Turkish style. I don't actually know how you say that in English, but it's the thing with the legs crisscrossed.
Yeah, yeah. Crisscross.
And
Crisscross applesauce.
That's the one.
that. And light a scented candle.
Okay.
And I will start chanting in gibberish.
I'm not gonna lie, it feels like we're all attempting to die.
I mean,
Good way to go out.
if we do nothing, is that us not intervening with fate?
We are way past doing nothing. Our boy is giving the saber-toothed tiger a back scratching right now.
Making it a toy.
We are intervening. This is intervention. Oh my goodness. Okay.
We brought you here today because we all love you very much.
You light the scented candle. What kind of scent is this
Yes.
candle?
Catnip.
Floral with a little bit, just a hint of iron.
Just a hint of iron.
Yep,
Excellent. Is this in the casting of some sort of spell or effect, or is this just
absolutely not. I'm
Okay.
literally just mumbling.
okay? Alrighty.
So it's dynamite, and we should run.
Cool.
But everybody else doesn't know that, so
Cool. One thing I need right now.
Kahn is for sure thinking that V is going to do some type of like wild magic thing. He's
Good.
100%. He's absolutely gonna. He's like, oh, this is gonna be some freaking sweet stuff, man. Heck yeah.
And
perfect.
there we go. 2 more items for my initiative order. That is nothing like an order, but and that's not how you spell his name at all. But
See, I double got
okay. Sorry, I'm using the chat on Far Reach Co. for the initiative order so that the live stream can see it. And they can also see how atrocious my note-taking is. Go team. That brings it down to Doc. It's your turn, man. The tiger is momentarily distracted. I'll say distracted. You're not sure how long this spell will last. As it is pulling itself through and you're getting a look at more of its body, you can see that like around its shoulders and kind of along its back, probably should have mentioned this when you started scratching it, but it's fine, is this like iron kind of like pauldron, like it's armored along its shoulders and down its back, and guarding its haunches on the back sides. Seems to have just these plated metal segments down its back haunches. Its head is exposed though. What do you do?
It looks armored. Does it look like it's armored and like someone else armored it?
You seen you remember He-Man's cat?
Nope. I did not watch
Battle
He-Man.
Cat. Dang it. It is wearing armor that appears to have been built for it.
I
it
see.
is very man-made looking.
So it's like a familiar kind of
It
situation.
It is something. Like I said, it's from the shoulders back. Its head is open. And you're able to see this now as it is like almost pretty much entirely in the room and turns around to you and you're start on its head and work your way down its back and it's like, oh, got to work my way around that. And so what are you doing?
Well, I've got 2 thoughts. What can I craft with the poisoner's kit?
In 6 seconds? Not a whole lot.
Yeah, in 6 seconds. Not a whole lot. All right.
You could probably whip up, but I'm sure you could whip up I mean, that's your whole shtick. I'm sure you could whip up a something. What do you have in mind?
Something like a tranquilizer.
Trying to make some sort of a tranquilizer.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
The brownie.
A brownie? I don't know that I got any of those left.
Might have used them all up. What I'll have you do is I'll have you roll a intelligence check plus your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with the poisoner's kit. To see
I have
if you can make something.
medicinal supplies.
Yeah. Using these components to see what you can craft up really quickly on the spot.
Did you say intelligence check?
Yes, please. Intelligence or wisdom? I think we've used intelligence for your potion and poison making up till now.
It is 9 minus 1, so 8.
Oh God.
What?
Not
What?
great.
Can I just make a medicine check?
Yeah. Medicine uses wisdom. Let's do it with wisdom then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got
so
those
that would
flipped in
be
my
like
head. We've
15.
We've used wisdom to represent your affinity with potions and poisons, not intelligence. I could see an argument for both. Sorry, 15
Cool.
you said?
Yeah.
With 15 and we're talking about in 6 seconds you're just like throwing together what you've got while scratching a tiger. I'll say that you can put together something that will that would weaken it, that would slow it down, effectively give it like disadvantage on things. You won't be able to like disable it, but you can definitely get something together that will slow it down.
Okay. What part of my turn will that take up? Because I could use extra attack if that is allowable. Could kind of like use up.
I'll let you do that as a bonus action. That seems fair.
Okay. Just to like get something done.
Yeah, you get your thing together. I'm picturing that you have all these ingredients and you're like grabbing vials and quickly mixing them up real fast. You like shake it one time. It's like aha.
And then I pour it on the back scratcher, and then I reach over with the back scratcher, and I scratch it into the back.
All right. That will weaken our beastie in a way that I have mechanics for, but I don't recall the name of it this second, but I will tell you in a moment. Excellent. You see it start to kind of take in.
Back scratcher.
Yeah, he's kind of like, oh, it's like calming him down a little bit, but he's still like frothing at the mouth, still kind of like going back and forth between you and the werewolf in the corner, who is starting to kind of get to his feet and respond. He's real groggy and kind of like drunk werewolf style, but lets out his own ferocious howl back at him. But yeah, that's that. So that makes it Tiger's turn. Boom. There we go. Cool. He is, at this time, he is going to make a choice. Is he more interested in having his back scratched or eating
Don't
the
ask
werewolf?
us.
You're right. We got to ask the dice.
The dice.
Yeah. We'll say 10 and up. He stays for the back scratcher. Anything lower than that, he's going after the werewolf. 7. He kind of gives you a mournful look and looks back at the werewolf, and the rage takes in, and he pushes into the room and goes after Emil over here, which means he'll have to do a couple of things. He'll leave your immediate vicinity, which invokes an opportunity attack if you want to take one.
Me?
Yep. Or
Okay.
an opportunity thing if you want to take one. You notice
I
that.
want to use an opportunity.
Yeah. You do? Yes? No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we doing?
I want to crack my whip, like I'm a circus leader.
Okay. Cool. Make that attack roll. I
I'm
love it.
cracking it towards the creature. I'm not like whipping the creature. It's sort of
Oh.
like a direction. Like I'm going to give a command with
Ah.
cracking the whip.
Okay. In that case,
So-
let's call it, instead of an attack roll, like a either intimidation or animal handling.
There's a, I think there's a action called command,
I think there's a spell called command.
or something like that.
Considering.
Command is a level 1 cleric spell.
Yeah, but I think I know what you're talking about. Help, hide, ready, search. I think what you're thinking of is if you have your own like familiar, you can command your familiar to do something.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I think I'm thinking of the spell. I
Yeah.
didn't. Okay, yeah, no. All right.
But I'll let you use the opportunity attack to try and like either intimidate or animal handle this baddie here and see if you can.
I'll do another animal handling check.
You got it.
Okay. Another 15.
15. All right. With a 15, you crack the whip. This is a surprisingly low DC. It sort of responds momentarily, like it glances its eyes one time, and then it then goes back to what it was doing. But that is going to slow down its turn enough to remove one of its multi-attacks, so it only gets one attack this turn.
So that's a success?
That is a... we'll count that as a success. Yeah, that is a success.
Nice. I'm on a roll.
Yeah, you are on your winning streak, baby. And he is... disadvantage and only gets one attack this round because he was distracted by the whip. I will tell you that given his response to the whip, it's a little bit more than like loud noise. It seems like a trained animal kind of thing, but you know you don't know how to interface with this.
Yeah, I don't know its
particular
commands.
UI. Okay, he's going to take his claw attack at Emil, totally hits him and does a whole bunch of damage, leaves a big old gash across his chest, which works. As you know, werewolves are generally immune to non-magical physical damage, but the saber-toothed tiger's claws appear to work on him, and he kind of falls back to the ground. With a 16, nope, sorry. We're going to resolve a whole bunch of NPCs and then get back to turns. With a 19, it's the Ravens next. So, Kahn, your Raven gets real agitated at you and gives you a very indignant kind of caw in your face, which is echoed by two more like caws from the window. There's two more ravens sitting there.
Oh God! Oh no! What have I done?
It starts flapping around and goes up in the air. It's the string kind of dangling as it kind of flying around the room. You were high enough that it's not aggressive towards you, but it is very angry and could at some point provide a distraction for Beastie. That's possible. It's sort of a random crapshoot. Emil is furious and not happy, and he's gonna make his own attack, also at disadvantage. He's
Wait, disadvantage? We're flanking him.
Oh, right. That cuts out the disadvantage. You're right. Thank you. So it's just a straight roll. That does hit, and he gets a claw attack across old saber-toothed tiger, knocks him right in the face, which thoroughly pisses him off, and back. And that's
poor kitty cat.
That's all of them. That's all she wrote on that. Which brings us down to Kahn. Our werewolf is drowsy and bloody. The saber-tooth tiger is also a little drowsy and wounded, and they are wrestling in the middle of Carmack's room. The raven is flapping around overhead. What are you doing, Kahn?
I think he'd probably respond with attacking the tiger because he saw it attack Emil.
Okay.
And that's a companion. He wouldn't. He didn't necessarily want to kill the kitty, but I think now he's like, yeah, no, this is gonna happen.
Go for it.
All right, and I have advantage, correct?
Yes.
Flanking.
Flanking. You have advantage. Actually, Emil isn't really technically flanking, but
V is.
will allow it. Yeah. V is flanking thanks to Victor, who is.
Yeah, and Victor. Listen, this guy's surrounded, man.
All right, I will allow it on account of the three sides situation as a tentative precedent. We'll see how.
Well, if not, it's okay. It didn't change my roll that much.
All right, what do you got? No, it's good.
I'll use my original roll then.
It's good.
Oh, it's only a 14.
Okay, 14. 14 does not hit. First, attack comes in and kind of the critter kind of turns one way and it chinks off of his armor. Do you have multi-attack?
I do, and that's a nat 20.
Dude, there we go. All right, double the dice. Give me the damage.
So we do 4d6 then, don't we? Yes, we do. 14.
14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Which now, I actually should not have gotten rid of that. Mark that as well. And never put your book away. What was I thinking?
And it was with the silvered greatsword,
Sweet.
just in case that matters.
14, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Nice big slash against one. You find kind of the first hit kind of blocks off the armor, and you twist and get up under and get a slash across kind of one of its shoulders or something. It's a real good hit. Yeah, that is a real good hit. Anything with your bonus action or anything like that?
I think. Oh, that's right. Extra attack isn't my bonus action. Oh yeah. Then I'm going to use my bonus action, Etheric Bolt.
Nice.
I'm going to add a D4 of damage.
Which just adds extra damage on top, right?
Yep. That is 1 extra, so 15 total. That's going to be necrotic, I think. Yes, in case that matters.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Yeah, you slash it, and then a bolt of shadows kind of wraps around and sticks into it on the other side. It turns and roars into your face real loud. And
when it roars, I'll end up roaring back in Terran.
Excellent. You roar back in Terran. Everybody's roaring today. It's great.
I mean, I'll specifically roar like command of like stand down in Terran.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
cool.
You never know.
You never know. That will end your turn and bring us down to V. Kitty is wrestling with Puppy, and the gargoyle has stabbed it. What are you doing, V? With your candle and everything.
So I cause a cloud of might. For your purposes to know what I'm actually doing is I will be casting infestation, but pretending that it's happening with the candle and everything.
Okay.
So I cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites. I think I'm gonna go with fleas.
So good.
To appear momentarily on one creature, and are the werewolf and the kitty still fighting?
Yes. Right in front of you. They are. Yeah. Like you can reach out and touch them.
I think I'm gonna cast it on Emil.
Okay.
Okay.
Because no, you know what? No, I do I let them. It forces movement, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm wanting to deal a bit of damage, but remove from the situation on possibly a weaker target. Or, yeah, no, I'm chaotic enough. Yeah, it's Emil.
Okay. A just swarm of fleas assaults
Yes,
Emil.
fleas appear momentarily on the creature I see within range. The target must succeed Constitution saving throw.
12.
And that is against my
Spell save DC.
13.
Nice. Total fail.
1d6 poison damage.
Okay.
So that's
Give me that.
my roll. A 3.
Nice. Not bad.
5 feet movement in a random direction.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 full. Random direction is on a d4 rolled by me,
Okay.
and no opportunity attacks.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
That's
Does not provoke
awesome.
opportunity attacks. Oh, that's
Yes.
great. Direction of the rolls blocked.
I rolled a 2. 2 is south.
2 is south.
I don't know if you keep track in any way.
that would
If
be
not, just down on the
Generally-
map
Yeah,
or
generally south just means down on the map.
yeah.
Which would put him directly on the square with big guy. Does it give any kind of instruction for what to do in that situation? I'll just have him.
No.
I'll just have him.
Then
move
just
yeah,
move
boom.
away.
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
5
move
feet.
away from the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Away
whole-
would also put him directly into the pool of silver. Probably not the place to go. We'll go away this way. 5 feet, you said? 10 feet?
5 feet.
5 feet. We'll do a diagonal movement. We'll do that since it's pretty limited what he can do. He's going to move wherever he can move, right? He's scratching. He's clawing.
Yeah.
Fleas are everywhere. It's a mess. This is great. I love it. Anything with bonus action or movement?
No. For my own stuff. Okay,
Yes.
not for the spell. Where do I reside on this map?
You are the...
Oh, I'm the cloaked figure.
Yep, I don't have a pantsuit version of you yet. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
I'm the Red Riding Hood. Okay.
Yep. With your little candle.
Nah, I'm flanking. I don't think I'm gonna move from there. I will continue chanting
Excellent. Love it.
in gibberish.
Best language.
Awesome. As the fleas just come flowing all over the room, and Emil is crashing and clawing and running away, and the tiger, we'll say that some of the fleas get on the tiger as well, and he's like clawing at those, and that's why Emil is able to get away without getting attacked. Which brings us back around to Doc. Your turn.
I'm gonna grapple the kitty cat.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please.
What? Oh, my lord.
Jumps on his back. I love this. I love this. I love all of this. Okay.
Kahn very much has a response to this. Whenever he starts to see the attempt, he goes, Doc, you realize, listen, I know you've been around me for a long time. This is normally not your thing. I'm proud of you, but I don't know this is a situation while he's watching him like buck like a bronco on this saber-toothed tiger.
Okay. I need a strength check. This replaces one of your attacks, but you do have extra attacks, so you have your second attack still. Even this is how grappling works with in conjunction with that. Contested by his.
That is 15.
15. Our boy comes up to a pretty little 16.
Oh,
It's close enough. I'll say that you're able to like jump on and like grab hold of it, and it's just kind of bucking and rolling all around. You're not able to like restrain its movements in any way, but if you would like, you can attach yourself to its armor and be on it. That seems like reasonable, but or you can fall to the ground. That's also fine. But you're not able to like restrain its movements in any way.
Okay.
That's
No
one
chance to like shove it. I guess I could use an extra attack to shove.
Yeah, you could use your other attack to shove. I believe that is legit.
Great.
Yeah, as far as I
shove
know.
it.
Cool. That is
Another strength check.
there's another strength check. Contested by either strength or dex. Awesome.
Dex?
Strength for you, contested by it gets the choice of strength or dex.
Get a choice, and I don't.
No, I know. But 8 is very bad, but better than 5. It got a natural 1 and has a +4.
So how far can I shove it?
To either knock it prone or push it away from you if you're
But how far?
up to 5 feet. So you could move it 5 feet in a direction of your choice, or you could knock it prone.
I'm trying to knock it into the silver pool.
Oh, yeah.
Curiosity, am I next in this initiative order? Or is it Tiger?
It's Tiger, yeah.
Dang it!
Tiger gets to go, and then you go, yeah. Okay, well, 5 feet gets it up to the silver pool, but it's 10 feet into the silver pool. It's kind of on that square. So I'll say I love this image, though. You, like, jump onto its back and grab hold of it, and it's, like, bucking, and you, like, twist and just steer it over toward the thing, and it kind of is able to... I'll have it check for that. That seems reasonable. A decent check. It kind of, like, claws up and grabs hold of the side of this thing as you're just sort of fighting with it. It is... Do you have a bonus action, or is that your turn?
I think I do have a bonus action. I still have movement too, right?
Yeah. You're also used some to get here. You've already used 5 feet of movement at this point, so you have the rest.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think I have 35. Yeah.
You do.
Okay. I'm coming up right next to Emil.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Healing Touch.
Nice. Awesome.
So
How much?
See. Where did it go? Where did it go? Here it is. 1d6 hit points. Yeah. 1d6.
Sweet. You can roll that.
Four.
Nice. Which more than makes up for the flea damage. He's good. Some of the bleeding slows down, and some of the fleas start to recede. You hit him with a little bit of flea medicine, and you just so happen to have on hand, and they're the spray stuff.
As a cat,
You can see all the fleas just fleeing. And the tiger. Yeah, being as how you jumped on it, grabbed it, and shoved it, it's going to take its first attack against you, Doc. As you're kind of running around, it's going to swipe at you on its turn. Boom. Oh, I guess it can technically reach Emil from here, but I said what I said. 10 to hit?
Nope.
No good. Awesome. Next up, it's going to try and take its bite at Emil for a... Jesus, even lower. Yeah, no, it misses that as well. It's thoroughly messed up and wrangling about. That'll pretty much conclude its turn. It's kind of on top of you. I'm going to make a little modification. There we go. In it getting shoved, you got kind of knocked to the side just a little bit there. But you're still good. That's it for the tiger. Kahn, your go.
I'm assuming it.
Sumo it. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I saw what Doc was trying to
this.
do. Kahn will not be outdone wrestling.
Wrestle that beast.
Not going to be good enough, I don't think. It's an 11 on that one.
It's bigger than 6.
It's better than a 6?
Yeah,
Wrestled.
2 plus 4 is what he got.
Yes. Okay. I take it, and he's close. He's within 5 feet of the
Oh yeah,
group, right?
he's like he had one hand on the edge of it and was like trying to still attack.
Yeah, he went
Dump
to
him in the
attack
silver.
Doc. I grabbed the armor and just picked him up and goosh.
Splash. Silver bath.
Oh my god. Silver sprays everywhere. There's this whining scream as the silver seeps over its armor and down inside of it. It's thrashing and mawing and moving and all of this. We gotta roll some damage on this. We said it was a D10 if you touched the lava before, not the lava, the silver before.
It's basically silver lava.
Getting a straight dunk. Man, I don't even know how to abstract damage for that.
It dies.
It might not. This thing's freaking beefy, man. Sheesh. Let me see. We'll call it 3d10s. Fair?
Okay.
That's a pretty solid amount of damage.
Yeah, it's very much so.
And and is just covered in silver.
then,
and that will continue to do damage over time. We'll have like a D10 at the on each of its turns until it cools. Fair?
Perfect. Since I have another attack, is the border of it wooden?
No. It would have to be. What would it be?
Either way, I'm taking my longsword and I'm going to attempt to create a barrier for that tiger to come out. Or I'm going to like slide it into its armor or through a leg and like attach it into the
oh, I see. You're trying
so
to
that
like
way it's an anchor.
Trying to pin
I'm
him
trying
down.
to make sure.
Oh
I'm
my
either
God.
going to either pin him down with my sword or just brute strength him, drown him.
Brutal. Okay, we'll call this another strength check, contested strength check against Tigger here.
Okay, so we're gonna do strength check to attack with a greatsword or to drown with like hands because one I was going to attack with my great sword. Or...
you want to make the attack and in so doing also pin him down.
Yeah, but if I've already got my hands on him, I'm probably just gonna try to drive him further into the liquid. So it's probably strength check. You're probably right.
I can let you do like the greatsword attack and then bonus action strength check to pin him down. Or if you want to like second attack, like shove him into the water.
Nah, I've already got my hand. I already got my mitts on him. I'm just drowning him.
All right, strength check.
Might as well.
Contested.
That's not good. I did not win.
Uh-oh.
I got a 6.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he got a 9.
Oh my god, that's so freaking close.
Really
Either way,
close.
I'm going to use Etheric Bolt while all this is happening. And
hit him with a little more damage.
Yeah. What the heck, dude?
You might want to get out the
Or-
way.
Is it? Yeah, it is 6. Okay.
You might want to not get drowned in the silver bath yourself.
No. I'm good with it. I should have used my great sword.
How much was the damage on that? Sorry.
4.
4? All right. Got it. Awesome. He is rolling about and just screaming and very angry. Lava is spewing all over the place. Not lava. Molten silver. I need. This is a game of words. Don't say the wrong words. Molten silver is spewing all over the place. Emil is scrambling over himself, trying not to get any more on him. Because he's kind of the closest to the pot. It probably will get more on him. Anyway.
I definitely probably got some on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got some on you, which I will deal with now.
Can I open? Okay.
Yeah.
When it happens, do I open my mouth a little bit? Because I want to. I just do. He's going to be like, ah!
Sure.
Be attempting to get a silver tongue? Yes.
Yeah, in that case, we're just going to go straight to damage and skip the saving throw part of this whole equation.
Yeah, he's not worried about saving. He's not attempting to be saved. He's just... I don't think there's any save happening
10
here.
damage.
Okay, that was a bit much.
Molten silver
Easy.
across
Easy.
your chest, into your mouth, over your teeth, and on your bag, just all over.
That's worth it. That's pretty sick. I have a grill now.
Molten silver into your mouth.
Oh my god, this is not a good day to be Kahn.
Oh.
V,
It's
it's
a
your
great
turn.
day, honestly.
Do I get any on me?
You're far enough away that you do not, unless you want to.
She sees it, she moves up. Ah!
Me too. Me too.
He wants a grill. Worst. You have the worst players today. We're trying to get hurt.
You know,
Okay.
Jalin's not here today, and you guys are making up for it. So all that chaos, we had to get it somewhere. I love you guys. It's great.
So what's the status of the kitty right now?
It is rolling around in molten silver with Kahn. It appears to have the upper hand in terms of getting out. And just a little bit.
That seems extreme.
Upper hand. It's not stuck. It is screaming and writhing in pain and is not very happy. That's for dang sure. Does that answer the question?
Yes. It answered the question. Doesn't really help with whatever I do next, but
That's the...
Woo.
okay. I'm gonna continue chanting and cast Mind Sliver.
Ooh. Okay.
I drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of the creature. The kitty is going to have to succeed on an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Probably not that intelligent.
It is not that intelligent, but it comes up with a 16. It's a nat 20 minus 4.
Wow.
Holy crap.
What's the spell save DC on that?
It was a 13.
Yeah. He is resolute.
I'll say.
Oh, actually, he might have. Actually, can you read me the effect of that one more time?
Target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage.
Okay. Is there on a fail it does something?
No. Nope.
Yep. He succeeds.
It had
You try
another part to the effect, but no, nothing if there is a failed.
Awesome. Would you do me a favor and make a perception check for me?
So.
Not good. Oh, 2? Sorry. 2.
No, wait.
No,
I didn't say the number.
Oh.
Perception.
Yeah.
It's a 6, but with a natural 1.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't work. Any bonus actions or movements? Don't even worry about it.
Where's the entrance?
The entrance, I will draw it on the map in the color yellow with a line thickness of, say, 20. It is right here. Beep. Beep. There's a door. Actually, the door
I'm gonna walk outside.
The door is shattered all across the...
Goodbye.
Okay.
I tried, didn't work. I'm done here.
I'm dead. That's great.
You got, what, 30, 35 feet of movement? You can get all the way outside as much as you like. Yeah, 35. Yeah, you're out in the street. Folks,
What do I see out in the street?
Okay. How long's it been? Folks are fleeing and are pretty far away at this point. Down in the square off to your left, over in the kind of main area of this map, you see the burgomaster's up on top of his carriage with a flank of guards kind of shouting, "It's okay, all will be well. Don't worry, quick, more fireworks!" And people are like lighting fireworks, trying to drown out the horrific noises.
Okay.
They're trying their best over there. I'm sure our sheriff has everything handled. There is additionally a couple of other things. Most of the folks have fled away. There's a large kind of carnival wagon next to you. It says Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders, or used to. The second half of Wonders is missing as the side of the carriage is just broken open and sprayed across the floor.
Circus animal.
And
Seems about right.
Yeah, that's the scene outside. You think you catch a glimpse of Jalin heading from one place to another with his dress over his shoulder, going to get it, tailored at the other shop down here. But you're not sure. It's hard to tell. He's pretty far off.
That lazy, no good slime ball.
All right.
I hope he's watching this stream right now.
I'm sure whatever is going on with Jalin, he's having an epic adventure over there. So fear not. For
Okay.
now.
I walked out the door. I see all of this. I would like to shout through the open door behind me that I think it's a circus kitty.
Yeah, you guys hear that? You hear Victor kind of all woozily say, "I like circuses."
Yeah, I forgot.
Shut up, Victor.
Oh, is the cat real?
Real as any cat's ever been.
Kitty. Good kitty.
Are any of us real?
Yeah.
One of the ravens kind of lands on his head, and he just starts kind of playing with its string. Okay, so that concludes V's turn and brings us back around to the top. We're gonna get through it. Doc. I think I missed over a meal in there somewhere, didn't I? Oh well. He's going to run away to the back of the room and hide in a corner and nurse his rooms. Oh yeah, she is also going to run away. Hide in the back of the room. I think I specified toward the beginning that she was like hiding. She's like, "I don't like any of this. Please don't break my shop. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't."
No promises, Carmack.
Oh my goodness.
I'll do the best I can.
I'd say it's excellent craftsman work on that. That looks great. But yeah, Doc, it is your go. Yeah, Emil will kind of run back toward the back of the room, and Carmack is up in the top. Kahn and Tiger are rolling in silver at the moment.
Wrestling in silver.
And,
I'd like to make an investigation check about the pool of silver.
sure. Make the investigation check. What kind of information are you trying to ascertain?
If there's some kind of way to like spill it out, or if there's some kind of way to like scoop it out. Investigation 7.
7. I mean, with 7, not a whole lot. It seems to be in a large bowl. It's probably some sort of stone bowl or something like that, so that it could be heated from underneath to melt down all of the silver, right? Actually, it was probably not heated in the stone bowl. The silver was probably melted in a kiln nearby and poured in. I'm sorry, I'm thinking through how a blacksmith shop works. But yeah, there's no clear method. I mean, you could try and tip it. I mean, it's just a trough. You could try and tip it over, but there's no like mechanism or anything. It's just something she poured the molten silver into so we could dip our stuff in it.
Okay, but it's not like it's tippable, as in like it's hanging, or it's not foundational to the ground.
We'll say it's got like 4 legs, and it's like a table with like a bowl in the middle. That seems like a nice design for this thing.
I'd like to try to tip it over onto the old beastie.
Yeah. Beastie is still like in it, like with Kahn. They're kind of wrestling. Okay. You're just kind of try to flip the whole thing upside down.
Yeah, give it a whole flip. Yeah,
I love it.
That's my first action.
Yeah, we'll call that like a shove attack on the bowl. So strength check, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll set the DC at 12. I like 12.
12. It's a bowl.
It has a giant saber-toothed tiger and a gargoyle made of stone inside of it. So the flipping is quite a feat.
Not stoned right now.
He's not stoned right now, but
well, that was useless anyway. I will take my axe and put my axe into the bowl.
Ooh.
So get some nice hot silver on it.
Nice.
And strike the cat.
Awesome. You pull out the axe and the whispers start coming up, the voice in the back like, kill it, blood. And yeah, absolutely. Got silver on it, and you start swinging, make the attack.
Did that piss off the axe?
Oh, it is furious. Yeah, the whispers are more like screams at the moment of like, what are you fucking doing?
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Jesus. All right. Fuck yeah, dirty 20. Give us the damage.
Okay. 96. Oh no, I guess I won't do that before. Never mind. This is fine. Damage 1d6. That's 3 plus 2 slashing damage. That's 5.
5 plus your I believe we said that this is a strength weapon or a dex weapon. I don't remember.
Hand axe should be dexed.
I think hand axe is dex.
Oh yeah, sorry. Plus the right.
Yeah, we'll add dex this time.
Plus 3. That's 6 plus 2. That's 8.
Cool. Total of 8.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have the plus sign in here for some reason. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. It lodges right into it, and all of the fury from the voices kind of resides for a moment and is like, that's better. Yeah, hit it again. And that is where that will lead off, I suppose. Is that the end of your turn, or do you have other stuff?
Wait, what about the silver that I added to the axe?
Oh, right. Well,
I feel like it's like hot molten silver was the point of adding it.
Right. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. We've called the silver a D10 up till now. So let's add a D10 to it.
Okay. That's what I like to
Yeah,
hear.
thank you for reminding me of that.
There's my 10. That's another 6 damage.
Sweet.
Heck yeah.
And,
Awesome. It lets out a pain's cry. Ah! Is that which you barely hear for all of the voices right now? Well, not all the voices, one voice, but it is continually egging you on. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
I'm gonna add poison with bad medicine to my axe after
Sick.
hit.
Awesome. Which will apply to your next attack, correct?
Yeah.
Excellent. Which brings us down to Beastie. Oh, and in doing so, you have to move up to the lava. Cool. It's going to take its first attack against... it's going to take one attack against each of you guys, basically. We'll do the first one on Doc.
Is it going to do like a strength kind of situation to try to wrestle me or something? Or is it just slashing?
It's in murder mode at the moment, actually.
Okay.
It's not
That makes
technically grappled, because we didn't succeed that second check, right? Or is it still shackled? Yeah, no, it's not technically grappled. You're just wrestling with it.
Yeah.
Okay, first attack. Gotta get to my thing. Bow.
Could you maybe turn down the creepy voices?
Yeah, they got a little intense there, didn't they?
They're a good effect, but man.
They got a little much there. Bring that back. Bring them back. All right. Sorry about that.
Okay.
It's quieter on my end than it is for you guys, so I don't always have a clear perception of what you guys are hearing through that. And sometimes it comes through louder in the recording than I mean for it to. Okay. There it is. Sorry, couldn't find the thing. First attack on Doc for a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Yerp. For a 15. You know what? I'll roll it. I have my die right here. For 13 piercing damage as it kind of rakes its claws against you. And it's going to turn and take a big old bite toward Kahn for 18 to hit. How's that do against your AC?
Oh, it does hit just barely.
Yes, sorry, I'm a little too excited about that.
You got hit before too, right?
Yeah, I got some damage, but I'm good.
Okay.
15 damage for you.
What type is it?
Piercing.
So it's 6 damage.
Hold on, sorry. Did he bite you? Yes, piercing.
Yes. So it's 6 damage.
Awesome. Gives you a big old bite. Hold that. What is your resistance exactly?
Piercing and slashing, not bludgeoning.
Against non-magical weapon attacks, correct?
Yes.
His bite and claw attacks count as magical weapon attacks for
What
the
the
purpose
freak?
of overcoming
Resistances.
and immunities.
What a butthole.
That's why he was able to hurt Emil earlier.
What a friggin' butthole. I'm killing him.
Level 16. He is
Butthole cat.
He is a killer. That's for damn sure.
Wow.
He's about to see a killer.
He is not, though. What he is not is grappled. So he actually does have movement. But he does.
He does also take a D10 at the start of his turn, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Let me do that. You want to roll that since this was your idea?
Yes. Okay, sorry. You relax on it. 9.
9. Awesome. Lots of blood. 40. Okay. And he's going to kind of rear up with that bite and kind of start to draw back and pull himself out of the lava, clearly, and let out this really particular kind of like screeching hiss howl thing. Not howl, roar thing. And
What was that? I didn't quite hear you.
that's what he says. Excuse me. I said. Yeah, and he's going to take off toward the door, full speed. That will provoke opportunity attacks from both of you guys if you want to take them.
Yeah.
What is his speed?
I'm back here, boy.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
So
45.
my goal wouldn't
Okay.
necessarily be to attack him. It would be to restrain him and to grapple him.
Yeah.
So
Is it
I'm not
24
letting
hit?
him go.
Oh, yeah, well, let's do that. Let's 24 does hit. Roll the damage on that one. I don't know if you can grapple somebody as an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Like, I would be trying to keep him from running.
7, 8 plus bad medicine.
If not, that's okay. And I'll roll the attack.
1d6 extra.
Okay,
8.
tell me the total on yours, and then we'll resolve yours. Sorry,
12,
Doc, tell me the total.
12 total damage.
12 total damage. 2. Sheesh.
And some of that's poison damage. So,
Nice. And is that from the axe as well?
From the axe as well.
Yeah, okay. So, nice. We have a
Do a
combination.
Constitution saving throw.
Come right up. Not bad. Con, it's a 18.
For what?
His con saving throw for the poison.
Okay, yeah.
You said Kahn, and I thought you were talking to me.
Nope, sorry. He's good.
Oh, wait. 10 plus my proficiency bonus in wisdom mod. That's 3, 16. Okay, yeah.
Is he good?
18. Wait, what? Did you get 18?
18, yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Cool. Awesome. But he takes a shit ton of damage as you hit him with the axe one more time, and the voice lets out another just gleeful laugh. Great, wonderful, get him again. As he is running Kahn. Now, what you are wanting to do is attempt to grapple him. What I will say is you can
Tackle him,
attempt
basically.
to grapple him, but he is larger than you. So you'll be along for the ride, is what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'll do it.
A success would be he's taking you with him wherever he's going.
I didn't succeed. I don't think.
Oh, well, it's contested. He has to roll his own check.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5.
10.
Yeah, he's
Win.
grab hold of what, like his tail as he's going by.
Well, no, because I'm assuming he's going by, and I'm gonna try to grab the armor
Absolutely.
and like plant on.
This is also one of the best things you could have done right now because he yoinks you out of the silver, meaning you don't start your turn in the silver next turn and don't take the extra damage.
Oh wait,
Hell yeah.
and then I bite him.
Have you? I mean,
With your mouth?
on your turn in just a second you can do that.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I forgot.
Yes. But okay. So a lot of things got resolved right there all at one shot. But as he was climbing out of the lava, he let out this horrific roar. You guys took your attacks. He shook it off. Kahn got hold of him. He's running. And there is just a massive explosion at the front door.
Oh.
Centered on the front door, 10-foot sphere. Which means I need a dexterity check from V. You're close enough to the door to be in the effect range.
Not cool. I mean, yes, it is kind of cool, but
It's kind of cool.
Um, 18.
Nice. You're only going to take half damage. That's awesome.
Victor's just chilling in the corner. This is fine.
Oh, shit. He might be in the range as well.
10 feet.
I don't think he's near the door.
I'm checking
He
the feet
shouldn't.
right now to make sure I have the foot right. I'm sorry. 20 foot, not 10 foot.
Oh.
Yeah, he's definitely
It's much
not.
bigger. Yeah.
Not me.
That's the spicy meatball.
Okay, there's 8. There we go. All right, big old fistful of dice. Wonderful. Okay, blast of flame, 20-foot blast, destroys the entire front half of the building. Victor is at disadvantage and probably failing this.
No, he's a success. My adopted son. He's the best.
Yeah, well, with a 10, nope, he ain't.
Okay, well, I tried.
Okay. This feels so good.
Did the
I love
Raven
rolling.
save?
6, 12. 1 second, guys.
What are you doing over there?
25, 26,
He's
27,
doing a lot of math.
28 damage to Victor, who is knocked unconscious, and half of that, 14 to V.
Wow.
Yeah, 28 is more than his hit points, so he is like unconscious on death saves. Unconscious.
He's dead?
Well, on death saves, NPCs get 2 death saves. Yeah, the tiger and Kahn are not in range, but with the movement, the tiger is taking its full 45 feet of movement out into the street. So, 5, 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, That's its movement. And Kahn, you are on board for the ride.
Wrangle that beast.
That is its turn. What a turn Tigger had. That does make it your turn, Kahn.
Do I see anything? Do I see any? Because V hollered back that it's a circus animal. Do I see any does it look like I might see the circus or the ringleader? Anywhere about, just quickly.
Perception check.
This is fitting. Perception. 7.
You do not.
I kill it.
Let's go. What you do see is, now 4 ravens kind of circling around you as they're following you along as you went out.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Give me damage.
Okay.
I think you actually
Crap.
have it. You might have a chance. This could happen.
Remember 14 for me.
Remembering.
And then the second attack is a miss. It's only a 6.
Okay.
So 14 plus etheric. Hold on. Yeah, etheric bolt. 14 plus 2, 16.
16. 16 is your total damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. And that is both attacks, bonus action, done?
Yep, that's everything.
Awesome. You get a good old stab in, he kind of falls over to one side, picks himself back up, full speed ahead as fast as he freaking can. I have to add 1 to the order. Question mark. Okay. Okay. That will bring it down to V. Technically, Emil was in that order, but there's nothing that he's going to do to contribute. The Ravens are still kind of circling around you, Kahn. Yeah, V, it is your turn. You are singed from the fire, but, you were able to dive mostly out of the way, okay. You heard a faint scream from Victor inside, and you see Kahn go flying out through the smoke as it clears, attached to a giant armored saber-toothed tiger as it runs past you. What are you doing?
That is a scene.
Are they close enough to me?
They are 10 feet away from you at this moment, but
Okay,
full
right.
speed moving
This
away.
is all happening at the same time.
Yes, this is all happening over the course of the same 6 seconds. Yeah. And it's just who goes first within those seconds. But yeah, this is... You have 6 seconds of the time while the tiger runs past you. And it is full speed ahead.
Yeah, I actually did have something prepared. I would like to cast Booming Blade on a dagger.
Okay. So you'll make an attack with that?
Yeah, because a while ago you already said that it feels like he's trying to make his way out of the building.
Yeah.
His only way out of the building was through the door, if he felt like it, or through a wall. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna try to time an attack for when he passes me.
Absolutely. He kind of comes up and you get your booming blade ready and make your attack with the dagger. Give us the attack roll.
Good one. Okay.
How good are we talking?
Dagger plus 3. 23.
23.
Nat 20?
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Ooh! Oh my goodness.
Killing it.
There are so many
Let's
dice
go.
that I want you to roll right now. Firstly, I want you to roll the damage for this dagger.
1. Yeah, so
And double
the way
dice.
Blooming Blade works is the target suffers the weapon's attack, normal effect, and then becomes seized in booming energy until the start of the next turn. if the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then, the target takes more damage.
Yes.
Nice.
Literally, I hit him during movement.
Yeah, during
so...
movement. So there's a lot going on here. So this is a crit. So here's how we'll add it all up. First,
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you to do the weapon damage.
The dagger, yeah.
And whatever the dice is, double it because it's a crit. So
The cat's not making it out of this
2d4,
round.
64, whatever. Instead of 1, it becomes 2. 2d6, I don't know, whatever it is.
Wait.
I think a dagger is 4. I think it's a D4.
Yeah, the dagger is a 4.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 plus 1.
So that's 4.
So 4 piercing damage.
Cool. And then you get to roll that d4 twice. Right?
Another, exactly the same thing.
Cool. Because your modifiers only get added once, but the dice.
Okay, yeah,
the
so
number of
8.
dice you roll. Yeah.
It's not a lot of points, but I thought it was worth it for the effect.
It's a
Oh,
lot
absolutely.
of points. I don't. In this instance, we're gonna kind of break turn order just a little bit, because Tiger is in full sprint. It is not stopping. We all know the booming blade energy is gonna go off, even though it wouldn't technically start and go off until his next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, the next
Additionally-
thing he's doing is literally taking a step.
Yeah. So, additionally, well, let's do that first. So, give me the booming blade energy, also doubled for being a crit.
Okay. Takes 1d8 thunder damage.
Cool. There. This is with
That's
my
a
averages math. This is going to be real close. So all of these pieces matter. The last thing before you tell me that while you're rolling it is that he is in movement and within range, so you will technically have an opportunity attack as well.
Okay, a 6 and a 7.
Or 6 into 7. All right, so that gets me up to 21. And like I said, since he is moving in movement, and we're resolving that as well, you'd also take your opportunity attack against him, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Let's add that damage in as well, because you're real close here.
And since
wanna
I
make
am
sure get
brandishing the
everything.
the dagger, my opportunity would happen with the dagger.
It would.
5.
5 to hit.
5 to hit. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
For the second attack, you have to see if it hits. Yeah.
That goes under. Okay. 11, 14. Does that hit?
14 does. Yes, it does hit. 14 armor class. In this situation.
Right. The dice win.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Jesus. Yeah, actually. Damn it. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Yep. His armor class changes based on circumstances. And yeah. Anyway, sorry.
5
Yeah,
damage.
this is a complicated little monster here.
For real.
Yeah.
5 for this one.
5 damage from this one. Yeah.
That's enough. How do you want to do this, V?
Destroy it.
Tell us what the scene is like.
I mean, I do in fact own 2 daggers, so I guess she could have just held 1 in each. 1 for the opportunity, 1 for the booming blade. Yeah. For the legs, I was aiming. In my mind, is this creature is going right past me, and
Oh, I love
if
that.
I'm attacking at the legs.
Oh yeah, I love that. V just slides between the legs, and the legs, fall on the ground, and the rest of the tiger goes crashing into a building and is gone.
I mean, the legs would not fall on the.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a dagger.
Decapitated. No more legs.
It's a dagger. I imagined it being a scratch that absolutely thunders afterwards.
Yeah, like
you
an
know,
Exactly.
like
The booming
a
blade.
dagger doesn't do much damage to this thing. It would be a tiny little scratch, but
would be
the
the
effect
booming.
of it, yeah.
Yeah, the booming
So
blade.
no broken legs. To me, it was important that it
Okay.
wouldn't do ugly big damage.
All right, this is a precision move.
Yeah.
One hit the leg, one tapped the heart, and it was just one extra beat of thunder or of force that done. Tiger is on the ground.
We destroyed that cat.
Crushed off to one side. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe.
Okay, do I have movement?
You do, yeah.
Um,
I'm still getting over that.
I
Yeah,
would like
it's
to
still
check
your
on
turn, yeah.
Victor.
Jesus, right. This isn't over. You have
Yeah.
35 feet of movement. How far away is he? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can make it to Victor.
It's about.
Okay. I mean, I don't have anything to do right now, but I would like to make it there.
You
At
make it
least
to-
hold his dying hand. No, I actually do want to be there.
He is laying on the ground, scorched in flame. One of the ravens is still kind of sitting there, kind of perched on his shoulder.
Waiting to eat him when he dies.
Okay, I would actually probably a little bit out of character than anything that my party's seen until now. I actually seem affected by this, and I am gonna be asking for anybody to hand me anything to help him. I don't have a potion. I don't have anything to help. I can't act it out right now, but yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
V is next to the boy and like desperate to help.
Awesome. That'll take us out of initiative. Let's resolve this with Victor, and then we'll take our break. As V is distraught over Victor's burning body. Oh shit! Yeah, a couple of the ravens probably got toasted.
Not
too.
necessarily emotional, more distraught about the state that he's in.
Excellent. Kahn and Doc, you can see, well, I guess Doc, you're the closest you can see her in this. We're kind of out of initiative at this point since
Well, Doc
Monster
can
is
come
the-
and heal Victor with something or another.
Does he have
think
Healing
Kahn would be
touch.
close enough.
Is that get him to stop doing death saves?
is that automatic healing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's automatic healing.
Yes, it does. How much healing?
Okay. What's up? 3.
3. Yeah, Doc gets it, slides in there next to CFE and does his healing touch thing, and gives him a little thump, and he yeah.
I just smack him on the chest. His heart starts beating again. Smack him in the face. Wake up!
Roll damage. He's dead again. Doc, you get him back. Victor is not dead, with 3 hit points, but is like immolated and is like got burn scars across his face and neck and all of it. Very Prince Zuko.
Ooh.
Half his hair is gone. He's in rough shape. This was kid was in ground zero and totally failed on a fireball. Like, this was not a good day for him. No death saves, which is good because he failed his first one.
I know somebody who might be able to help, but I need to go alone with Victor. Is what I'm sharing with the other party.
Oh,
Yeah, Kahn's outside.
Lex is, yeah, Kahn's not Lex.
You're Lex.
Kahn is still outside for sure.
Okay, then
Just because I think this
Doc.
wall would have taken
Yeah.
a little bit of time, and Kahn wouldn't have been able to get back.
Yeah. No, you're definitely still laying in a mess of fur and bone and metal.
You're gonna take him where?
I have friends. Remember, I know everybody and I know everything.
All right. Of course you do. Well, now you know the sheriff, so you know where to find me.
I'll ask the first bad guy. What's the sheriff?
That's
Yep,
so
if you're
good.
looking for trouble, you're gonna find me there as well. Well, I guess we'll be saying goodbye to you until later.
I am going to DM my DM.
DM. Awesome. DM me the details of that, and I think it's about time we call our break. We are a little bit over. Take 10, and then we'll kind of wrap up. So figure this out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good, gang. That gives me a minute to figure out what V has in mind. For the internet, thank you so much for hanging out. And our waiting room might not be functional, but I promise we will return. See you soon. And train.
All right. Shouldn't have got jalapenos.
And speaking of tongues hurting, I'm not sure how that relates at all, but we are
get metal on his tongue.
Yeah, Kahn's got metal all over his tongue. Okay, great battle. You guys are awesome. Literally defeating the tiger by 2 as it was about to escape. I thought for sure this was going to be a baddie for another day, but it ain't getting away that easily. But Victor got burned massively. His whole side of his face is just charring in his hair. Doc was able to stabilize him. He's not dying at this moment, but he is jacked up. He's labored breathing. This is a big hit for him. V says she knows somebody that can help him out. And as she's kind of scooping him up, Carmack in the back goes, Doctor, actually, I could use your help over. Oh, God, not there. I could use the help over here with this one.
Carmack's yelling?
Yeah.
Okay.
From the back.
Doc heads towards the back. Find out what's going on.
Cool.
Where did all this blood on the screen come from?
It was
Holy crap.
It was quite a fight. It was quite a fight. We're going to split this off because each of you guys are kind of separated, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, and we'll take a little bit of extra time with each one. Doc, as you run to the back, you hear this hacking and gagging, and you see Carmack kind of like weirdly patting Emil, who is back in his human form, on the back, and he is just convulsing and vomiting on the floor. He's not doing well. I think he's died. I think there's something wrong with him. Besides the turning into a wolf. Yeah, well, I'd rather he didn't throw up in my shop. There's a lot of blood and a lot, and I'm gonna have to do something about the whole. I kind of was thinking about like, more windows would be nice, but this is not what I had in mind. Oh my goodness.
You could have asked us to leave.
I would love it if you left, but maybe you should do something about this one.
All right, Doc goes and does another healing move on the meal there.
Sure. You're able to restore the hit points, but he's still just like,
2 hit points he gets.
Nice. All right, that helps him out. But he kind of stands up. I'm fine. He tries to take a step and just kind of convulses again.
I'm sorry. There is a double echo in the video. In the stream right now.
Ooh, let's take care of that.
Uh-oh.
For you, DM.
Boom. Thank you for catching that. Is it still there?
Let me catch up with the live.
I believe it should be gone now. I can see what the problem was. I have 2 input captures that one of them was turned on that was not supposed to be. And that should.
So he's still yakking.
Yeah, he's still yakking. Would you give me a medicine check, just generally, to kind of diagnose?
That is 17 plus 6.
17 plus 6.
Okay, it's gone.
Awesome, thank you. 17 plus 6. Jesus, that's really high. Yeah. Okay. So he is having a really bad reaction. He's hardly like seeing straight. So a little bit of technical stuff about how lichens and shapeshifters work. Equipment that they're carrying or holding can go into their other form. So if you're in human form and you're holding a sword and you turn into a werewolf, the sword just kind of becomes a part of you. It goes away, and then when you come back, you still have your sword. In his lichen form, his claws are coated with silver, which means in his human form, that silver is now literally inside of him, and like a magical level. And he seems to be having an extreme, severe, kind of allergic reaction to this in his human form.
Well, this man's gonna die if we don't do something.
Cormac pats him on the back. Can you fix it? Can you give him some? Can you do something? I don't know much about doctoring. Usually when my machines don't work, I just bonk them real good and they start to work. But I don't think that works so good on people.
Well, we could bonk him real good. I don't think he'd be working any better, but
I have an exceptional bonker over here, and she's like, pulls out this like hammer, like Looney Tunes style hammer thing.
Oh my gosh!
I would expect something like that to be around here, Carmack. You never cease to surprise us. But if you give me a moment, Emil, how do you turn into a werewolf again?
I rip my skin off and become a werewolf.
Well, If you don't rip your skin off, I'm gonna do it for you.
Hold on. Do I have to stay in werewolf form? Is that what has to happen here? I
Well,
think I
if
can
you
get used
wanna,
to it.
sounds like you're kind of allergic to the silver.
Yep.
So,
Silver kills werewolves. And
yeah, well, it's inside of you right now. So if you're a werewolf, it'll just be on your claws and it won't suck so bad.
Right. I didn't think about that.
So that's why you pay the doctor to do the thinking for you.
Okay. You can't give me any kind of... Okay. So
That'll be 30 gold when you get better.
I'll tell you what. I can give you a lot better than 30 gold. We got all kinds of gold. We got actually quite a lot of treasure back at the den. I'll pay you whatever you want if you help me get this under control. I just need to be able to stay alive long enough to go kill them with my silver claws. I can't hurt them otherwise.
Well, we've kept you alive this far, so how about we make it 100 gold if we complete the mission? Let's get a move on.
That sounds fair. That sounds fair. Can I get out of the... Will you be able to get me out of the city in lichen form?
I think we can manage to do that. We'll have to find somewhere to hide and take a rest. Maybe we can head to the outskirts of town and stay with the Vistani people for a moment. And then we'll head out to see the werewolves. But we got to check back in with Jalin before we just dip out of town.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm going to change again. This is really soon to be doing it.
There's enough distractions outside with the fireworks, so we'll just try to keep a low profile. Get out of here quickly.
Okay. Whatever you did, if you could just be ready to do it again, I'd appreciate it. And he kind of reaches over and pulls away and shifts back into his lichen form. They can technically shift back and forth at will, so there's not really a limit to that. But this is a lot of back and forth in one day.
Yeah.
But he shifts. You hear the bones crack and his muscles grow as the curse takes hold and his face elongates. It's really horrific as far as transformations go. But he kind of sits there in lichen form. His claws, dried solid silver. His whole claws.
Pretty badass, actually.
And
For real.
he breathes heavily. He kind of looks at the claws and looks at you and... Let's go. And that's all he's able to kind of work out.
Carmack, you're going to need to clean this shop up because if somebody comes looking, they're going to find a big bloody mess and they're going to know to be following us.
Yep, that's a good idea. I have to do something about that for sure. She kind of grabs some hose and like got like a low pressure hose thing that she starts pumping and water starts spewing out. Just making it work. It'll work. It'll be fine. We'll get it all.
You don't want no trouble, and neither do we.
Nope, none whatsoever. Do you want me to put all of this on the Burgermaster's tab?
Carmack, it's like you and I are reading each other's minds.
Yes, sir. I will add all of that up. Okay. She's cleaning all this out. Emil kind of loops one huge muscular wolfy arm over your shoulder and you help him up to his feet. All right, let's get out of here. Where do we go?
Kahn, can you take this boy?
Well, before Kahn gets a chance to reply, let's hop over to Kahn and see what's going on with him while you're taking care of the werewolf. Kahn, you've crashed into a wall in a bloody mess of tiger, of armored tiger. Metal is strewn across him, and silver droplets are just all across the street behind you. You notice V just momentarily, a flash of as she just into the house, and that's where you're laying across the street with this tiger. What are you up to?
And I knew that Victor went down, correct?
I knew no idea. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you were on the tiger.
Yeah.
As you were going out, and there was a really bad perception roll involved in all of that. So I don't think so.
Okay, cool, perfect. So then I think Kahn is going to, he's probably going to kind of investigate the armor and see if he can like possibly take it and use any of it for his own.
Give me an investigation check. There are some things that you will find no matter what, but this is to see how much more you can find.
All right. If I have any additives for investigation. No, actually, I have a negative, so it's 18 on the die, but 17 total.
17 is still pretty good. Okay, you look over the armor. The armor is really specially crafted, really expertly crafted. It seems to be shaped in such a way that on the back it almost looks like a saddle, like a person could have rode this thing once. It seems to favor mobility, allowing its head and neck motions and its arms so that it can dart in and out and do damage that way. With the 17 is very high, you can see that like optimally what this thing would have been doing if it was not trapped in a house and bathed in silver was like darting in and attacking and then getting back out. And the armor seems to facilitate that because it's like protected on the back end.
There's no special markings or anything on it?
As far as special markings go, there is one really particular piece. There's kind of like a down the shoulders, down around the collarbone. There's this chain that ends in a small ring that looks like a ring for a person hung on this chain.
Oh, I take it. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I put it around my neck.
Cool. You put it on, and I don't think you feel anything immediately. Let me see. No, you do not immediately feel anything, but you can. It definitely kind of, as you put it around your neck, it kind of flashes one time, ding, with a little bit of. It seems to be a little bit of magic to this thing. You can tell, something quite special. It has a little gem encrusted on the top with a intricate kind of design of kind of round with a line down the center. With a 17, you could see that this is actually, it looks like almost like it was designed. This gem was designed to look like a little brain implanted on the otherwise silver ring around it. Additional things that you can notice is that the claws, that the creature's claws and teeth are not augmented. It was natural. That it was able to overcome the resistances. That was something to this creature innately.
Okay, because that would have been something he was a little bit weirded out about. Yeah. If he doesn't know the status of Victor, then I think the next things he would have done is he would have, in like one swoop, he would have taken the necklace, he would have put the necklace on, and then he would kind of just take a moment and say, "All right, Death God, I don't know if you're there or not, but there you go." And then he would have looked up to the ravens and been, "Yeah, my children, feast."
The ravens land on the rafters nearby, all kind of staring at you intently, and the one with the string dangling off of it kind of pecks at it, and the string falls down, and it looks at you, and goes, "Arr," and they all descend on the body and kind of start doing raveny things there.
Yeah, when it caws, I'll cut some of the meat up and try to like create a bit of a, eating situation for them. Yeah.
Would you make a religion check for me, please?
Absolutely. That is a
5% chance.
Okay, religion. Oh, what's an 18?
18 is quite good. 18 is quite good. As you kind of say your little tome to the death god and carve up the body, you feel this just sense of serenity and peace and kind of comfort come upon you. A sort of like like the feeling a scared child gets when dad shows up, and you're no scared child. You are a you just rode a saber tiger out, so it's kind of, but it is just that feeling of comfort and sort of protection laid over you. It doesn't make the check for divine intervention. We've set that DC at 20 a long time ago, and we live that.
Yeah.
But at 18's close enough that you definitely feel the connection there, and in your heart you feel like your prayer was heard. You also hear a little rap tap tap off to one side, off in the shadows, off in the corner nearby you. You take a look over, and there's an old man standing on a balcony with a cane. He's just like one level up above you, and kind of taps his cane on the thing. And just kind of regards you closely.
I speak to him. I think Kahn would go, "Well, hello, old man."
He regards you very quizzically. A long, long moment of silence. And he just sort of steps forward and drops off the balcony and lands on the ground in front of you. Surprisingly nimble for his old age. He's got small glasses, and his hair is tied back. He's wearing black robes that do little to hide the combative, tight-fitting armor underneath it. He's got a pair of daggers at his side and a crossbow on his back. But
is he shorter? Is he like significantly shorter than me or anything?
No, I think he's
okay.
He's probably average guy height. He's actually, how tall are you? I'm just curious. Are you exceptionally tall?
Kahn is just 6 foot.
He's probably just like 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there.
Okay,
somewhere.
Perfect. Then never mind.
Slightly pointed ears, not quite as much as an elf's would be, but slightly pointed ears. He kind of regards you quizzically and taps his cane again. And goes, "Not too bad there, young'un."
Now listen, I don't come to do battle with you. This beast attacked us. This beast attacked us.
Did it?
Had to deal with it.
Did it attack you?
Yeah.
You personally?
Yeah. Do you not see the gape? Do you see this? Do you see? And he just runs his claws, his possibly now silvered claws, down his chainmail and his scars and his stone skin. He's like, "Yeah. Do you think this just? I don't do this naturally to myself."
You're very lucky, boy.
Why?
Oh, 'cause look at it. Could have eaten you alive. Maybe should have eaten you alive.
No, definitely not. This is bar nothing. Easy. What's your name, old man?
He extends a hand and he says, "Name's Rudolph van Richten. At your service." "And you killed my cat."
Oh boy.
Oh. And Kahn puts his hand out and firmly grasps it and shakes it and goes, "My apologies. I think next time you need to have a stronger cage for it, as you notice that it looks as though it blasted itself out."
Quite easily, in fact. I keep it, ready to deploy at the moment's notice. It's...
Why would you want to deploy a circus cat?
You don't know who I am.
I know you're Rudolph, and your nose does not seem particularly red.
Rudolph van Richten! You've not heard of me!
No, I'm so sorry.
Legendary monster hunter, vampire slayer, nothing.
So if you don't like vampires, then you probably don't love the big brooding Hulk that seems to meander around like,
Zarovitch.
I don't know. Yeah, that one.
Ooh, not a bit. But I don't think that's what my beastie here was hunting today. Something set
Does
him
it
off.
hunt something?
Monsters, generally.
I mean, it is a monster. You realize the irony in that statement, right, old man? It would theoretically hunt itself, so...
Fair enough.
You know what? I think I might have
well.
something to learn from you. What if we go get a drink? I'd like to pick your brain on vampires.
Perhaps, but I don't think I trust your friends. You keep dangerous company. That was a... I know that howl if I heard it. There's a lichen in that building right now, isn't there?
I think you may have heard me. I can be very convincing. Watch. And he'll howl in Terran and do his best
werewolf impression.
Yeah.
Thank you. My brain could not cooperate with me at all. That's why I was like, the thing.
He sighs and sets a hand on your shoulder and kind of taps once, and you feel a teeny tiny little prick on your shoulder. And he pulls his hand away, and there's a little bitty needle made of pure silver. And he says, "I don't think so." And puts it away. You're no lichen, and that was a liken's roar if ever I heard it.
What is it of you if it was?
I kill him. I kill all of them.
I think we've got a bigger monster on the hunt.
Indeed. You'll get your beastie out of town?
If he's not already out, he will be, on my word.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Have him gone. Have him gone quickly, and I don't want to see him back around here.
You won't. But if you know a secret way, that might help. Or if you could even help us get him out. But if you do kill him, I will slit your throat and your family's throat. Just letting you know.
Too late on that count, but I'll...
Hey, your family's dead too? Nice! He goes in for a high five.
Oh my god.
What a bonding moment.
High five. He pulls a hat out from his out from his side and pops it on, and there's a change over his body, and he takes over the visage of somebody in quite colorful attire. And he strides off toward the crowd and says, "Rictavio's here! Everything is fine, everybody! Come on, I have a show for you over this way!" And subtly motions like, go that way.
And when he does that, I give him a bit of a head nod and a little, appreciate it.
Nice.
And as the people are leaving, you hear he turns back towards you, and as people are kind of heading off this direction, he kind of says to you real quietly, he says, "You keep dangerous friends. I wouldn't trust them if I were you." And heads off.
And Kahn shouts, "That's why I like them."
As he's heading off that way, Kahn, you're meeting back up with Doc and dealing with Emil?
Yeah, I assume once I got that intel, I would have gone back in and kind of regaled the tale to the crew.
Sure.
All right.
And I don't know if V and Victor would have been in there.
I think they're already gone, right?
I think,
probably
I think
I
so.
know.
They're
Yeah,
already
I
out
think
of town.
that as
They
soon as
slipped out.
Doc healed enough to not be on death's door,
That's what I kind of figured. And that conversation took longer, so I probably would have been like, "Hey, Doc, what's going on? Where's V and Victor?" And then I also would have told him about Rudolph ended up giving us the distraction to get old Sparky out.
Old Sparky, is that what we're calling it?
It's Sparky. All right, yeah. Well, let's get him out of here. I'm glad we got a distraction.
Appreciate it. Let's get going.
Good on you to make dealings with a person who just tried to kill us, but I think we could trust him for a moment. Sounds like he might ultimately be an asset to us.
It seems like he has bigger monsters to hunt, just like us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's a friend of Strahd.
Well, we are not exactly friends of the Lycans completely. We're friends with one Lycan.
And he's liking like he's an ugly one.
As the two of you drag Emil toward the door, there's a raven, toward the open wall that used to house a door, but is currently missing. There is one raven sitting atop the rubble, kind of staring at you guys intently. It's that, how they do, sideways, one eye, just staring at you.
I'll take some rations out, and I'll put my finger out with the rations on it.
Raven takes a nibble and then flaps its wings once and starts to grow and grow and grow until it is in a human form. And Danica Dorkova from the Blue Water Inn stands before you.
Frick. What the heck, man?
You look familiar.
She says, "You boys will need to get out of town quickly. You've shown us some kindness, and I think we can trust you. But you all need to be gone. I'll tell your friends where to meet you. Where do they need to meet you?"
Your butt.
Vistana camp outside of town.
Vistani Camp outside of town. Understood. You best be gone quick before anyone sees any of this.
We're on it.
And she turns back and then holds a finger up and kind of gives you a wink and, shh. And holds a finger to her lip and then whoosh, back into a raven she goes and flops off to the rest of her flock, who are devouring the were-tiger outside.
Kahn, leave it up to you to make some freaky friends.
Listen, man, I know what it looks like. It looks like I'm trying, but I'm really not. It just seems to happen, and I don't understand. But either way, let me grab his other arm, and Kahn will go under his other arm and kind of like hoist him up a little bit to try to help him move faster.
Absolutely. As you guys head out, you make it towards the camp. You find your way through town easy enough. Most of the people are distracted by Victavio's show, and the burgomaster's cheering it on. Yes, let's watch Victavio and look far away from Carmack's shop. We don't need to look at that. We'll look at Victavio. Much better. This distraction paves the way for another little side adventure as V drags Victor off through the streets. Where are we going? I asked that question, but I mean,
Yeah, are you wanting
a little bit?
I was waiting. I was like, oh, I'm very interested.
Bear in mind, your characters don't know where she's going.
No, I know, but me as like a viewer as well. I'm just like, I'm interested. I want to know.
Okay, I am heading to the coffin maker's house.
Absolutely. You kind of take him down a back alley around a corner, rap on the door. The door opens slightly. There's 2 chains on the inside, and you see an eye poke out. Oh, Miss Popovsky, please. Latches them all and lets them in, and an old elderly man kind of bows and trembling and says, please, come in, and steps back. You may enter. The main room is, it's a coffin maker's workshop. The old man is kind of trembling as he bows before you, and there's, all of the tools of his trade. There's saws and axes and all of this kind of thing that he needs in lines of coffins and a staircase leading upstairs. He says, "What brings you back so soon, my lady?"
Who do I tell him? I mean, I'm carrying Victor, right, at this point.
Yes.
So, I think I'm just going to tell him that I need 5 minutes upstairs, and then I'll be out of his hair.
His eyes go wide, and he says, "Oh, yes, ma'am." He quickly runs and battens all the windows and shuts the door and returns the locks, and you think you hear him
Thank you
saying,
for your discretion.
"Yes, ma'am. Oh, at your service as always, please. At your service as always." Goes back to his work and lights a little fire in the hearth, and he's not paying any attention. He's clearly as far away from you as he can be. And you head upstairs.
Yes.
Excellent. As you head upstairs, there is a the regular staircase leading up, and the door at the top of the stairs is probably locked. You probably have the key, right?
Yes.
Unlock the door, head in. There is a line of 6 coffins in this room in particular, and sitting at the edge of one of them is a young man, one of yours, kind of twiddling his thumbs, playing with a dead rat that he's caught. "Oh, you're back. Is it time? Is it time?" He sort of licks his lips hungrily.
Down, boy. I need
Yes, ma'am.
this kid is under protection and needs healing. take him home.
Yes, ma'am. And he takes the boy and scoops him up in his arms and says, is he expected?
No. Yes? I did ask DM a question in DMs. I
now?
wanted to know if was or was not expected yet.
Ah. 1 second. I will reply to that. But no, is the answer to that question.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll get some. Perhaps you'd like to pen something that I can, something I can give to validate a note or something. Anything.
The kid's name is Victor.
Victor.
In that case, yes. Victor is protected under his name.
Shit. I had to remember this. Somebody's kid, right? Burgomaster's kid.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll get.
Also here for the inconvenience. And I throw at him the skeleton rat that had been dipped in silver because he was playing with a rat.
Cool. Nice. I'll take it. Thank you, ma'am. He tucks it away and takes a bite out of the rat that he was playing with. And,
Oh, man.
and throws the kid over his shoulder and moves to the back of the room.
Hey, easy with the kid.
Yes, ma'am. Of course.
No throwing.
I can't open this. Would you do the honors? The gemstone required to open it, you probably have. They just can't do it themselves.
Oh. I don't. If you remember from the one shot.
Oh.
I don't, in fact, have that.
Well, that will put
Can I
a damper
just-
on things.
Shout for daddy and he come and fix everything.
Tends to work. I'm sure, I'm sure he knows. We'll get the boy taken care of. Where do I
Okay.
take him when it's? We'll get him to you when it's done. Fair enough.
Yes.
We'll make.
He'll know where to find me. Bring the kid safely.
Yes, ma'am. It'll be done. It will be done. He props the kid up gently and, gets ready to do all of this. Can we, go out yet, or are we still got to stay here?
Stay. One more mission. Stay.
He snarls once and goes back to chewing on his rat. Bids you farewell.
Ugh, gross.
Can I have, a little bite of this one? He looks tasty.
No.
Yes,
Did I not say protected?
Yes, ma'am.
Next person you deal with is not me.
Yes, ma'am. He goes back to eating his rat as you head off. As you head out of the, coffin maker shop, the coffin maker's downstairs singing himself a little tune, trying not to hear anything that's happening. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Thank you for your service
As you step out.
and loyalty.
Yep.
But I want her to say loyalty,
Ooh.
don't you freaking break that.
His eyes go real wide. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You step out into the street, and there, sitting across the street, is a little raven with his head cocked sideways, looking at you. And it regards you quizzically.
I'm gonna squawk back. Yeah, I'm done. I'm walking away.
It is going to.
Once is enough.
Yeah, makes a good raven. I have to say.
He does.
As you go to walk away, a little boy grabs your hand from behind, who was clearly not there before, wearing black clothes and inky black hair. You recognize him from the inn. And he says, Mom says you're supposed to meet your friends at the Vistani camp outside of town. Shh. They've got the thing. They've got the wolf thing. That's where they're
Okay.
at. That's where they're
Thank
at.
you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna tell the other one too.
You
And-
get back safely.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not safe around these streets.
I'm getting that impression. Severely, actually. I'm gonna go. Scurries
You
off.
do that.
Scurries off away, and you look. At some point, you look away for a moment. You look back, and he's just completely gone.
Okay.
And that's that.
Can I make an investigation or perception? I think,
You can.
like, I don't know
is
if
making it. I mean,
would
I think
we
it's
or
quite
history
clear to
would
us,
we
but-
know? Would we know about characters like that in the town?
She might. You can make a history, perception, or investigation check, your choice, contested by the kid. We'll call it a sleight of hand, because he's trying to not very well. We'll put him at disadvantage to be a little bit sneaky.
Perception. I'm gonna go with perception.
Okay.
It's gonna be an 18.
Our boy came up at 16. Yeah, as he's running off, you like pretend to look away and look in a window and see the boy turn into a raven and fly off. And
Okay.
it would
I wouldn't
appear-
call him out on that or anything.
But that is all the validation that you need to know that the Martikov family are in fact were-ravens.
Okay.
And I think that is where we need to call it for today. As you guys are heading off to the Vistani camp, a raven will be dispatched to inform Jalin where to meet you guys. And a lot has happened today. A lot of fun. Thank you, the internet, for hanging out with us. As always, it is a joy and a blast and an honor. And we'll see you next week. Be sure to keep your wits about you on your own adventures through the mists. Bye.
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 A very slow goodbye as I go find the button.
Bye. Oh my gosh. Have you found the button yet?